Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Untitled. Welcome to another P3D video. Today we're in P3D version 5, the latest version. I haven't actually installed that many add-ons in, and I did a flight around Hong Kong airport chatting about add-ons previously, and I had done a similar flight in FSX flying around Hong Kong, and the idea was to see the difference between a fully modded FSX against a P3D that isn't fully modded. Anyway, turns out I forgot I did it at the wrong time, so I'm here in P3D to do it at now the same time it was when I was in FSX. So that's what we're here for. Now, the plane that I'm using here is the Grand Caravan from FSX. It's actually the same plane that I used in the previous video, but this one's been modified to work with P3D version 5. In fact, it's part of a whole collection called P3D Fusion from the Ricoh website. I'll put a link in down below, but if you want basically the default aircraft from FSX working compatible with version 5 that you can use in version 5, then all you have to do is donate £2 to their website, and then you will get this entire pack download, which, to be honest, it actually looks better in P3D than it does in FSX, and like everything works, you know what I mean? So let's take this one to the air and see what happens. I wonder if L still is for lights. Yeah, you still got the baked in texture lights. I'll turn that off because oh, I wish I hadn't activated it now, because now we can't see anything. Anyway, let's see how she goes. I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I'm in default P3D here. I have added a couple of add-ons. Let me raise my head a bit. I have added a couple of add-ons in P3D. So, obviously, my sky pack, changing the clouds, the sky in the atmosphere. I haven't actually put in any Orbex products whatsoever, so what we're seeing down here is just natural P3D buildings, trees, landscape, if you can actually see it. Even that airport is default. I haven't textured, I haven't got any airport add-ons in. I have put in my black marble night lighting because I can't stand the default P3D. It looks so bad, and so I had to have my black marble night lights again, as well as the traffic, extended lights, and bridges add-on of theirs. I have got Texture Direct from Rexin for the oceans, making them a bit more realistic, although I don't know if it would be this blue at this time of night. I have as well altered the time that the sun sets, so the sun is going down now, but it probably would be a little bit brighter in the sim naturally, but I've kind of changed the time so it's a bit more in line with what FSX is. Obviously you've still got the natural default buildings, you know. A lot of car activity down there. I'm not even using chase plane, to be fair. Like, I'm planning on getting track IR for P3D, so I'm basically going to be making do without a chase plane from now on. So I might as well start getting used to that by not using it. So we're going to do a flyover. Let's trim this sucker up a bit. Obviously Stargazer from Creative Design Studios is in. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. In fact, let's have the lights on, shall we? Oof, maybe not. Maybe not. What else have I done? That's it, pretty much it. I mean, there's a few airport texture replacements with Airports HD also from Rex, but you're not going to really see them at this time. I mean, I don't even know what you can see, to be honest. I can barely see anything except for lights. I know the buildings around here were in FSX were lit up very nicely, but then that's because we had Buildings HD in from Orbex, and I haven't got that in. I've got no Terraflora, no Buildings HD, no Global Base, Vector, Land Class. There's no add-ons whatsoever, so the ground, everything you see is actually default P3D. To be honest, I'm pretty impressed with the white lights in the sim. It's very bright white. Makes it look a little bit more real if you get your black levels sorted. Helps the immersion, I think. It's just the water texture. The water texture would look different. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video to not only correct the previous video that I did where we flew around Hong Kong and it wasn't at the right time, but also to tell you about the P3D Fusion that you can actually go and get as well. So, I mean, you can't really see the plane at night time, but, you know, there is a whole selection of planes, in fact. So you hear P3D Fusion, so you've got the original Airbus, the 737, the 747, the CRJ. These are the original planes from FSX. There is a couple, I think, missing because they're just not compatible, but for the most part, they're all of them, and they're flyable, and you can go and have fun with them. Tell them Uncle Adam sent you. Right, we're going to turn around, we're going to land on the runway, and that'll be that. Again, like I said in the previous video, I'm very surprised at the state of P3D's default. Like, that's default Hong Kong over there. And do you know what? With the right night lighting, it actually looks pretty impressive. You know? Pretty impressive indeed. Right. We need to think about turning around now and heading towards the runway. You have to excuse the jerkiness of the camera. It's the default camera, and it is a little bit jerky, but do you know what? It does the job. I'm not missing chase plane one bit, especially when it eats half your frame rate when you install it. So right then, let's do a turn here and land this puppy. Wow, look at that. I must say, during the day, that ground looks amazing. I didn't actually think it would be this dark, this quick. I probably would have turned on active boost from Black Marble if I'd have known it was this dark. And all that does is get rid of the trees and some buildings that have baked in textured lighting. Because they just stand out, sore thumb, and saves a bit of performance because it just leaves the volumetric lighting of Black Marble rather than the baked-in night lighting of other add-ons. Hey Orbix, how about updating Buildings HD to have volumetric lighting in the buildings instead of textured, baked-in, you know, like PlayStation 2 graphics or something, you know? Can we sort that out? Because if you make your textures translucent, I'm pretty sure Lockheed Martin have already turned the default buildings into full PBR. So they're all lit, or they will be all lit volumetrically. Right, here we go, coming in on the final first stage of flaps. trim this sucker. I've even changed the runway lighting using Airports HD. From Rex, you get to choose just from a series of different runway lightings, and this one looks the most realistic to me. Is that a plane coming in on final from the other side? Uh-oh. Incursion! So, to be honest, this video is a bit more of a test than anything, because I'm reinstalling my sim after a Windows update basically nuked my system, and so I had to reinstall basically everything, and so I'm actually finding that the default has more to offer than you might think. Right, here we go. Oh, he's landed. He's there. I mean, I think this looks legit, like, pretty good. Considering it's a default airport, that airport, you know, is okay. Like, the Hong Kong airport that I do have is pretty decent, and I will do a video taking off from this airport with a third-party airport, so you can actually see the difference. But I think it does alright, like, you know. Right, here we go, coming in for landing. Just like the cryptid factor. There we go. Long landing. I've still yet to put in RAS, runway advisory. So here we go. And reverse. Do we get reversers? There we go. Boom, we're down. Right, are we gonna be able to stop here? I think I need to turn the lights here. There is an end to the runway somewhere. Should be hearing sounds from Acu field. To be honest, I don't know why that ain't happening. Right, here we go. Here's our turn off. It would be nice to actually see something. Hang on, let me turn on the lights here. We got lights, panel lights, taxi lights. There we go. Strobe, beacon, nav. Boom! There we go. That's what we were missing before. Captain saves the day with a flashlight. Right, well there we go, guys. That's pretty much it. So yeah, this airplane pack P3D Fusion is available on the Rika website. The link is down below. To be honest, it's kind of fun to see them all, you know. You know, even if they are very basic, and you know, there are so much, like even the default P3D is better, you know, but it's just fun to see them. Fun to have a little bit of fun, and it's fun to see them. So anyway, I'm going to get this to the airport and or crash into the grass, whichever comes first. And thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.